Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. So, let's talk about Tamasha today. Tamasha is one of my most favorite movies of all time. It is hands down the greatest creation of humankind. I might be over exaggerating there, but I really recommend you watch it if you haven't watched it. And if you did watch it a long time ago, I suggest that you rewatch it because it is so nuanced. And I think that in times like these, where we're so confused about life and where we don't know where to go and which way to choose, what's the right way for us, and we're so in our heads, I think Tamasha is a great movie to sort that out and to just get you on the right path. So this is the dialogue and I'm just sharing a dialogue. I could create a whole video, a 10-hour long video just on the movie Tamasha. But for now, I just want to share this dialogue that has changed me.
सही नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं अपनी कहानी है एंडिंग चेंज कर लेंगे
This particular scene is the scene where he stands up for himself and his dreams to his father, who has been like a guiding force in his life and has always guided him to do better and but in his own ways. So instead of looking out for Ved, he was actually looking out for what he knows about life. What he knew best, like every father, like every parent. What he did was he was focusing more on the convention, on what he actually knew. So like in many of our cases also, our parents would think that maybe picking a normal stream or a conventional stream, which is maybe engineering, and then going for an MBA is like the perfect route for success, because that is what they know and that is what has gotten them here. So it would be wrong to say that he was imposing things on him, but yeah, he was actually just maybe not listening to Ved as well. But this is the scene where Ved stands up for himself. This is the scene where Ved narrates a story. He's a storyteller. He loves stories. He loves imagining stories. He loves narrating them in a way which is so visual and so beautiful and so simple that he wanted to do it with his family, maybe just to give them a look, a feel of what he's made of and what he thinks is Ved. Like he wanted to be known for this craft and he was amazing at it. So the story that Ved narrates is technically उसी की story. तो उसमें वो बताता है कि कैसे जो hero है वो एक रेस में भाग रहा है और वो रेस में बस भाग रहा है क्योंकि लोग ने उसको बोला है कि आपको इस रेस में भागना है और आप एक दिन भागते 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 you will reach a goal. Now the thing is that उसका जो गोल है does not align with the goal of everyone, so he is not as good in that race, क्योंकि वो ये मजबूरी में कर रहा है क्योंकि सबने बोला है करना है तो वो कर रहा है. अब उससे फिर लोग कहते हैं कि अच्छा बताओ आप कौन से रेस में भाग रहे हो और आप कौन से नंबर पे आते हो. कहता है कि मैं तो लाइफ के रेस में भाग रहा हूँ, मुझे इतना ही पता है और मैं आता हूँ. वो पूछता है कि आप फर्स्ट नंबर पे आते हो. कहता है नहीं. चलो सेकंड नंबर पे आते होंगे, कोई बात नहीं. कहता है नहीं. कहता है चलो ठीक है आप थर्ड नंबर पे आते हो. कहता है नहीं. तो वो कहता है कुछ तो आते होंगे, फोर्थ फिफ्थ सिक्स कोई तो नंबर पे आते होंगे. नो आई जस्ट आई एम एवरेज, मैं बीच में आता हूँ या मैं लास्ट में आता हूँ, व्हाटएवर, आई डोंट रिमेंबर. बट the point of the story is that he was running in the wrong race and that's how he ends his story when he's narrating it to his father. And the father is like the mother is like huh, so ab, like obviously you want to hear, when you hear stories you want a good ending, that's the whole point of stories. And Ved does that to his life and he says क्यों पसंद नहीं आई एंडिंग तो बदल दो यार, तुम्हारी अपनी तो कहानी है. And that is the kind of eureka moment that lights up so many bulbs, because here Ved is saying कि भाई ये तुम्हारी स्टोरी है और अब तुम ये कहना चाहते हो कि तुम एक रेस में भाग रहे हो जिसमें तुम ना तो फर्स्ट आ रहे हो और ना ही शायद तुम लास्ट आ रहे हो, तुम कहीं बीच में अटके हुए हो एंड यू आर हैप्पी विद इट. बट इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैप्पी विद इट, इफ़ यू आर स्टक देयर, then change it, change the course, change the race, be a part of a different race. Yeah, try new things. And that's when his father realizes कि उनका बेटा क्या है and he becomes this amazing storyteller and that's how the movie ends. If you are someone like me and if you were or are feeling stuck in life and you don't know कि आपके लिए क्या सही डायरेक्शन है या आप भी उसी फेज़ में हो जहाँ वेद का हीरो था, जिसमें वो भी एक रेस में भाग रहा है जहाँ पे उसको बोला गया है भागने के लिए, तो वो बस भाग रहा है एंड डज नॉट नो कि वो कौन से नंबर पे आ रहा है एंड क्या कर रहा है. आई थिंक द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू हैव टू रियलाइज इज दैट just be grateful, na? I mean, imagine not having this feeling, imagine not feeling the feeling that you are stuck. Sounds kind of stupid, but just think about it for a second. Like, just think about how you're so lucky to be feeling stuck, because now you can actually do something about it. Now अगर आपको वो फीलिंग ही नहीं आ रही होती और आप उसी रेस में भाग रहे होते विदाउट हैविंग अ फीलिंग, विदाउट गेटिंग an instinct to actually leave the race, you wouldn't be watching this video, right? The whole point is to do something meaningful with your life, something that gives you satisfaction, something that feels like play to you and work to others. You know, this is a great saying in business, and I watch so many podcasts, I watch so many interviews of great businessmen and great CEOs and people I really want to emulate in myself, and like I kind of vision myself sitting there one day. So they usually say this: choose something that you're good at and feels like play to you, but people think of it as so much work that are actually they're ready to pay you for it, right? And it's such a beautiful saying, because throughout your childhood you are playing, right? You think of everything as a play. तुमको हर चीज़ में मज़ा आता है, तुमको हर चीज़ करने में खुशी मिलती है, और धीरे धीरे बिकॉज वी कीप सो मेनी फिल्टर्स, एंड वो धीरे फिल्टर्स इतने हावी हो जाते हैं हम पे कि हम सोचते हैं कि भाई छोड़ो, देन प्ले जस्ट बिकम्स अ थिंग दैट वी डू फॉर लाइक 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day max, and that's so sad. बट जो महान लोग हैं इस दुनिया के, उन वो यही कहते हैं कि आप वो करें जिसमें आपको खुशी मिलती हो, जो जैसे वेद ने वही किया जिसमें उसे खुशी मिलती है. दिस डायलॉग मेक्स यू फील लिबरेटेड, राइट? बिकॉज no matter at what stage you are at in your life, there is always hope that you can change it. Why? Because it is your life. I mean, think about it, right? No matter what stage you are at, no matter if you're a 20-year-old, no matter if you're a 25-year-old, 27, 28, 29, 30, and it just scares me to go beyond that number. But if you are at any stage of your life, this dialogue makes you rethink कि भाई, this is my life and I can change it the way I want, because this is not fulfilling my purpose and this is not giving me happiness, and I think I can try, dream. Like I said, you have the liberty to do it because this is your life. Now of course that comes with some things to also keep in mind, because not everyone is as privileged to just leave everything and do what they're passionate about and what they think that they're good at. I get that, but it does not hurt to give it a try, right? You can moonlight, you can start a small thing, you can just write a blog, you can just make a song. I mean, there's so many things that you can just do. And I have something that I could share with you, and this framework has really come up and has really changed my perspective on, actually everything just keeps changing my perspective, maybe that's a problem. But Ali Abdaal, I don't know if you've heard of him. If you're a binge YouTube watcher, then you must have come across his videos. He's a productivity master, and he has come up with a framework to just start, to just consume less and create more. So if you are that person who is kind of feeling stuck and is kind of feeling stuck in a loop, and उनको लग रहा है कि यार मेरे पास इतने सारे responsibilities हैं, या मैं कैसे करूँ, how do I start, if you have that blank canvas syndrome, तो Ali Abdaal has a framework which I am implementing right now as we speak, as I record this video. The framework goes like this: you just need to start creating something which is 1, small, 2, fast, 3, bad, 4, stupid, and 5, pointless. Yes. So the whole point is to just create something just for the sake of it. You have to be bad at it ताकि आपका वो perfectionism बाहर ना आए, और ताकि आप ये ना सोच रहे हो कि यार I don't have a good script, how do I record a video, या I don't have a good camera, how do I record a video. just do with it, just make something and be bad at it, because उसकी वजह से आपके सारे apprehensions दूर हो जाते हैं और आप ये सोचना बंद कर देते हो कि I have to be perfect at it, which obviously you won't be because this is the first time you're doing something creative, right? Or maybe if it's not the first time, it is challenging for you. It does give you that fear inside you. So in order to overcome that, maybe just make something small, like a teeny tiny bit, maybe something that you can do over the weekend. For example, if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're not usually free on the weekdays, pick the weekend, choose a weekend, choose an activity that you like, or like whatever you like creating, and just finish it off in that weekend. Keep that kind of deadline for you. So it's very small. Second is fast. Just finish it up, just finish whatever you're doing in that time frame that you have, because then now this will stop you from thinking कि यार इसको आई कैन बेटर इट, मतलब अगर मैंने सोचा है कि मैं ये 2 दिन में ख़त्म कर दूंगी, तो मैं ये नहीं करूँगी ना कि तीसरे दिन मैं लगी पड़ी हूँ कि नहीं यार इसमें मैं ये चेंज कर सकती, मैं ये चेंज कर सकती थी, बिकॉज ऐसे तो वो कभी ख़त्म नहीं होगा. सो द सेकेंड इज़ टू मेक इट फास्ट. The third is to make it bad. Like I said, just make it. Don't think about it. You have to be bad at something. And maybe this just kind of flips a switch in the mind कि भाई ठीक है यार, ख़राब चीज़ ही तो बनानी है, उसमें कितना फ़र्क पड़ता है. So वो आपने ख़राब चीज़ बना दी. Fourth is stupid. Don't care. Don't care about what the world thinks about you. Don't care what the world is going to think about this video, which I am really trying hard to not think about. But yeah, don't think about it. Be stupid. Be cringy, as people say. Whatever. Just do it. The fifth one is pointless. Make something that has no point, because sometimes, like I can talk for myself, right? I get stuck in a loop where I'm thinking ki, oh no, I have to deliver something to the people, I have to deliver some value, I need to have some value, only then will people watch the video, or only then. And iski wajah se I have made like I have recorded 5 videos which I have never posted, and I kept reiterating my value proposition for the channel, and it did not get me anywhere until I heard this advice, of course. It's just crucial to just take the first step. Whatever it may be, whatever Ved has taught us, whatever Ali Abdal has taught us, whatever so many gurus on Instagram, on YouTube have taught us, just take the first step. This is my testimony of that first step, and hopefully I keep going through it. So, thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna cut it here.